Ladies and gentlemen, Crusader here, and welcome to another Dose of Destiny. And in today's video, I want to talk about my thoughts on the House of Wolves expansion, and what it kind of means for everyone coming down the road here in a little bit under 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. Yeah, just a little under 2 weeks. I'm going to be honest, when I first heard House of Wolves being released, and there was no raid, and the Trials of Osiris sounded like it was a elite PvP event, I was little worried, little trepidatious about playing it, about I guess just everything. You know, the reef, that would have been cool to go to, whatever. But now that we've seen all the major parts of the House of Wolves expansion, my mind has changed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really excited to play this. You know, the first thing I heard, no raid. So what are we gonna do? And some strikes and some new missions, big deal. But then, you know, they said there's an arena mode, but that didn't really make me feel any better, because arena mode, to me, it sounded like the only thing I could relate it to was Call of Duty Zombies. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty Zombies, that game type, that game mode. I wasn't a real fan of like a horde mode type deal. I never played Gears of War. I know there was a horde mode in one of those or something like that. Never played that, but I did play Call of Duty Zombies. Just didn't like. I know a lot of people do, and it's a fun game type for those people who like it. It just wasn't my cup of tea. So that's what I was relating it to, and I was really worried about that I wasn't gonna like it and not really get enjoyment out of this expansion pack. But you know, I think Bungie did a amazing job revealing their plans and their product to us. You know, starting with the Reef reveal, and then moving on to Trials of Osiris, and then finally with the Prison of Elders. I think it really made a lot of people excited, and a lot of people changed their minds, including myself. You know, the Reef, that looked amazing. It's going to be cool to go to a new area of the Destiny world, the Destiny universe. So that'll be fun. You know, you got all those new weapons and everything. I'm just waiting to see if there's a gun out there that's going to take place of my Fatebringer. The Fatebringer is amazing. If you have it, I cannot wait until I can upgrade that sucker to 365. It's going to be amazing. Anyways, I'm getting off track here. And then they reveal Trials of Osiris, and it's not just an elite PvP event. I had heard it was like an elite PvP event where the top 5 or 10% of the PvP people will only be invited, but clearly it's not that. It's a what is it, a weekend type deal. Every weekend they have the Trials of Osiris, and you can enter it as many times as you want, it sounded like. But each scorecard, you get three losses and then you're out. So that's cool. I think that's going to be something where I'm going to try that. You know, I'm not a big PvP player, but I know a lot of people are, and even they were worried about as far as, because maybe they're not the best PvP player and whatever, but the way the Trials of Osiris is set up, I don't think it's so bad for, I don't know, for any, I guess for a person who isn't very experienced in PvP, I think it's a good setup for trying it. Yeah, there's going to be some very good teams out there, and they're going to get your ass kicked. I fully expect it. But I don't think there's that frustration of, say, a Call of Duty or stuff like that. I think Trials of Osiris is going to be a lot more fun than people expect. And then the big thing was the Prison of Elders, the arena type mode. I think no one knew really what to expect, and when we finally saw the reveal on that, I was not, I wouldn't say blown away, but I turned my fears into excitement to play this game mode. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Is it a raid? No, but it's gonna be something where the raid is not. It's gonna be variety. It's gonna be different every time. I mean, yeah, there's probably going to be the same type of enemy spawning and whatever, but it's going to be a different experience every time. You know, if you play with different people or different weapons, or just the way that it sounds like they have it set up, it's meant to be a different experience every time. And that's what's got me excited. We got the same gameplay that you have from one person. It's going to be a totally different experience for another person, and that's amazing. I think Bungie's doing a really good job here, and I read somewhere that this game is not what Bungie has released. It has changed and evolved to closer to what the community wants, and closer to what I think their end game was, and that's awesome. And congrats to Bungie. Congrats to hopefully a successful House of Wolves expansion. But that's pretty much my thoughts. If you guys want to leave your thoughts in the comments down below, go ahead and do that. Also, if you guys enjoy the video, hit the like button. Your support would truly mean a lot. And if you really like the video, hit subscribe so you can look out for another Dose of Destiny coming up in the future. But other than that, this has been Crusader, and I am out.